What's up, Only for Purpose? I'm a mess right now, so who knows even if I'll upload this video. I did have some stuff to say though, because your girl has been a little too comfortable in so many areas of her life, to the point where I became stagnant. And God don't work in that. He's not gonna move in the comfortable. You have to get uncomfortable so that he can move. So that's just where I've been at right today. That's where I've been at for a minute. And I was talking to a friend earlier because I needed her to pray for me. And as I was talking, you know how when you talk, you start to receive revelation for yourself. But the pattern that kept on showing up is that I was trying to fit in. I was trying to fit in a place and fit in an atmosphere that was never meant for me to fit into. It didn't have no place for me, and if it did, it was only seasonal. It was only temporary. You know how on certain jobs they hire for seasonal positions? This is you're in a seasonal position. God says don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable, because the moment that he starts to move in you, you're going to start feeling that uncomfortableness. And then, you know, like when you put on a shoe that's too small and you're trying your best to fit into that shoe, but you know that it doesn't fit. So then you begin to get corns, you begin to get stuff on your feet, and your feet just begin to hurt. And that's the same thing with staying somewhere where you know you don't fit. You begin to be hurt. You begin to question yourself as if something is wrong with you, but it was just never meant to fit. It was never meant to fit. That position was never meant to fit for you. So that's where I'm at right now, y'all. God is moving me once again. And it hurts so bad because it's just like, when will I be comfortable? And God is like, it's not that you will never be. Not right now. You got so much work to do. You haven't even done half of what is required of you. I think because I did this big move to Texas that I could begin to be comfortable. But God is like, no, that was just the beginning. I got you in the promised land, but you haven't even even tasted the milk and honey yet. Why are you getting comfortable? And it's just like, bro, my whole life, literally my whole life, it's always been a temporary season. Like, it's always been a seasonal position for me. Like, I've never been able to get comfortable. And I always start to question myself. I always start to question God, like, why? Like, why? The calling be so heavy, and the calling hurts so bad. But it's like, to whom much is given, much is required. I don't know where I left off, but just know that I am a crybaby. And I said that I was not going home until I felt better, okay? And my friends helped me realize that. They helped me remember the promise that I am literally Abraham living in a tent. Just because I think I'm in the promised land, I haven't even received all that God has for me. So why am I stopping now? Why am I getting comfortable? Why am I settling? You feel me? Same for y'all. Like, these positions be seasonal, and we have to know and accept that. Don't get too comfortable that you forget that you trust in God in the first place. Don't forget who brought you here. Don't forget who showed up all them times when you was in need. Don't get ahead of yourself, little lady. I'm talking to myself. Don't get ahead of yourself, little lady. Get back on track. You feel me? So I needed that breakdown. I don't regret that breakdown. I needed it because I can breathe again and I can see somewhat again. But dang, I don't know how I let myself get so comfortable. Whew. Y'all, it's hard out here. Walking with God, being chosen, being called is not easy. It's not. Some days, most days, it don't even make sense. But you can count on God to realign your focus each and every time. So, yeah. And here's another thing that I learned. Even though I didn't give y'all in detail, y'all could probably get the gist that your girl was going through a period. But know that you do not fight against flesh and blood, but a spirit, or against spirits and principalities. So if there's somebody in your path that is constantly tempting and testing you and distracting you, don't forget, because that's what I did. I forgot. I did not have my armor on. That I am literally fighting against a spirit. I cannot be mad at you. I need to fight and pray against that spirit within you. So yeah, y'all. What makes us think that Satan's sleeping? No, he's constantly working. Just because it sounds quiet, just because the water seems a little calm, don't get snuck, okay? Because the enemy will sneak you real quick and knock you off your game. Well, he'll try. God said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. He didn't say that the weapons ain't going to form. They're going to form, but they're not going to prosper. But you have to stay aware. You have to have your spiritual armor on at all times. And don't get too comfortable. So, yeah. For the people who always feel like they can't fit in, baby, you wasn't meant to fit in. Okay? You was meant to stand out. You have a purpose on your life. When you go into those environments, and my friend said, I love the word friction. When you start to feel that friction, it's a part of the purpose. It's a part of the plan. God said, I know the plans that I have for you. So it's like a freaking domino effect. This one thing happens and it trickles down to every other area so that it's all making sense, so that the puzzle pieces are coming together. But we have to just trust in the Lord. We have to trust in his promises, and we have to trust in his plan for our life. Every day ain't a piece of cake, okay? We are constantly fighting. No, you can't get comfortable. You may, receive the promises and feel a little comfortable, but at the end of the day, you're still constantly fighting, okay? This is a spiritual war. So yeah, I hope this encouraged somebody. I do feel a little bit better. I can breathe now. I don't think I have no more tears. So I'm gonna head home and get me some water and maybe something to eat. But I love y'all so much with the love of Christ. Just know that God got y'all. I got y'all. If y'all need prayers, whatever y'all need, some advice, some encouragement, let me know in the comments. I'm here. I'm a vessel being used by God, but it only works by me being vulnerable with y'all and me being open to receive and knowing knowing where my power and not even my power, I don't like that word, knowing where my strength comes from, who it relies on, and that is Jesus Christ himself. So yeah, y'all, I hope y'all have a better day than me. Have an amazing day. I love y'all with the love of Christ, and I will see y'all in the next video. Maybe y'all can let me know what y'all want to see next, because I'm kind of just growing with the flow. Y'all know how I do. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Bye.